Gabrielle, give me that letter. Stop it before we both go. Oh, no, you don't. Give that to me right now, you. What are you so afraid of? I am not afraid of anything. What is in that letter? Nothing. You killed it. This is ridiculous.
Oh, honey, they're so beautiful. Thank you.
Well, I know how much you enjoy flowers. And... Oh, Viki, I was praying so hard for you.
Well, thank you very much. Somebody was listening because I'm going to be just fine.
And thank goodness Megan's going to be all right, too.
Honey, tell me something. Has she been in touch with anybody at Fraternity Row?
Not that I know of. Should she have? I thought she was taking a few days off from the show. Viki, what's wrong?
No, nothing really. No, I'd just like to have her around so I can keep an eye on her, make sure she's all right.
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She loves doing personal appearances.
What makes you think she's doing a personal appearance?
Well, Marco came by the studio last night to pick up some of her costumes.
He did?
Hmm?
Did he tell you what her plans were?
I didn't get a chance to talk to him. He seemed to be in a rush.
Did he pick up Roxanne's costumes or Ruby's?
Ruby's. Because I remember thinking to myself that Megan was a real professional. Because I know I wouldn't want to be seen in public in that awful wig.
Get your grubby hands off of me!
Just do what I tell you.
I'm not going anywhere with you, and you better get out of here, or Marco's going to come back and you're going to be in really big trouble.
That little twerp. Get real, lady. And get smart. Mr. Price wants to ask you a couple of questions about the pickup at Statesville, and you're going to give him the answers.
Oh, yeah? Tell him to phone me.
I don't like roughing up broads, but you're pushing me against the wall, sweetheart.
Look, this really isn't necessary. We don't need to be fighting now. He got his package. You just tell him to have a real nice day. I'm out of here.
He can't have a nice day until he finds out why Megan Gordon is running errors for Marco Dane.
Hey, you just listen to me. My name is not Megan Gordon, okay? And don't you push me around. Hey, watch the hat.
It doesn't matter whether you're Megan Gordon or Ruby Bright. You're going to talk to Mr. Price right now.
Yeah.
Stop! Yeah.
Hit him again. Yes. All right. That's great. Oh, God. Good work.
Did he hurt you?
Does this answer your question?
Sweetheart, what was he doing here? What did he want with you? Why was he hassling you?
Oh, he wanted to take me to Mr. Price. He was actually calling me Megan Gordon. He said that Mr. Price had some questions for me. I mean, the man's got his diamond. What's he want me for?
You didn't mention the fact that we looked in the package, did you?
No, of course not. You know something? That woman with the red hair, the one that gave me the bracelet, she kept calling me Megan, too. I bet that she talked to Russell. Oh, all we have to tell him is that she got my identity all mixed up.
Somehow, baby, I don't think they're gonna buy that. Come on, we better get out of here. Wait.
Look.
Wait.
Marco, no, you're not taking that diamond.
Sweetheart, we can't get in any more trouble than we are right now.
Hey, I'm not going to have any part of stealing this diamond. If you take that, well then, honey, you're on your own.
Shh.
Oh.
Shut up. Yo, Lonnie. Talk to me. Come on.
Honey!
Viki, please forgive me. I just assumed that Megan was keeping you up to date on her plans. Here you go.
Thank you. No, actually, she hasn't. You see, she sort of disappeared here from the hospital without telling anyone that she was leaving or where she was going, and she was really very upset after the shooting.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get away. Forget about what happened, even if only for a few days.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. When my mother was killed, I knew that there were a lot of people who cared about me and who wanted to help me. But all I could think about was running away.
Well, you probably are right. I guess I just don't much care for the thought of her being with someone like, someone as irresponsible as Marco.
Well, he might not even be with Megan. Maybe he was only doing a favor for her.
Have you seen him since last night?
No. Which is unusual since Bo's putting him up in one of the dressing rooms at the studio.
No, he's with Megan. I know he is.
I'm sure if he is, he's taking very good care of her. He's probably lined up some personal appearances for her and... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's how you can find out where Megan is.
How?
Well, I mean, the whole point of doing a personal appearance is publicity, right?
Yes.
Well, the PR people at the show have a list of all of our personal appearances.
Oh, well, that's a wonderful idea. I think I'll ask Bo to check with them. And I'll pray that that's the reason that Margaret took the costumes.
You know, Megan could be doing some research on her character. I mean, getting some new insights into her while she's away from the show for a while. Megan really wants to make Ruby as believable as possible.
Yeah.
Look, Viki, Megan is the most together person I know. She's going to be okay.
You and she have become very good friends, haven't you?
Well, yes. I think she's really terrific. And you know, the more time I spend with her, the more I realize how alike you two are.
How have you been? Tell me, what's going on with Wade?
Oh, I'll tell you about that later when you're feeling better. I think you should get some rest now.
No, I'm fine. Tell me, what about you and Wade?
I don't really want to dump my problems on you right
Come
now.
on, that's what aunts are for.
Well, I got a very long letter from him today. And it looks as if we might have a chance to put our marriage back together.
Sybil of the Tower! Can't be that! You nearly fell 40 stories to your death. What do you care, Gabrielle? Your trouble has been over then. You! I think you should sit down. You're still in shock. Oh, yeah. Little Miss Cool, calm and collected. Now that your secret's flown over Llanview somewhere. Fine. No. Fine. I want some answers out of you. I have told you everything I know. If Viki has told you some stupid remark from Austin, I'm sorry. Yes, Austin spoke every word with truth, didn't he? You have hated me since the day I came into Llanview. You have hated me when I fell in love with Steve. And I don't know why, because you couldn't stand him. But you just didn't want me to have him. You know he's not the little innocent that you make him out to be. He's selfish, demanding. You shut up! Don't you shut up! He is not! You listen to me. Listen good. He destroyed my life. Do you understand that? He destroyed me! He almost said, my God, he had me believing that I tried to kill him. I had to defend myself. Oh, you've gotten so good at that lately, haven't you, Gabrielle? Every time I go over to Michael's to see that little baby, you have some reason. Oh, God. Is that it? Is that what your little plan is? To keep me away from that baby? Is that what's in that letter? I don't know what's in that letter, but I never tried to hurt you, never. I am so sick of your lying to me. For once in your life, you tell me the truth. Yeah, but is it so incredible? The man like Austin, even when he's dead, he's causing innocent people trouble. You, innocent. Yeah, I believe that. You're so hell-bent on honesty, why don't you take a look at your own motives, Brenda? Viki tells you some warped story by a madman, and you want to take it as gospel. You want to know why? Because you always think the worst of me, always. Yeah, you know, Viki wouldn't have said a word to me if it hadn't been true. I bet she couldn't wait to tell you, because she dislikes me as much as you do. But you know, while Austin is spinning his web of tales of things I've done to you, which I tell you are totally untrue, ravings of a madman. Oh, yeah? Then why were you over here looking for that letter and you almost killed me, Gabrielle? He tried to keep me from reading it, you lunatic! If you would just listen for 1 minute. Because I thought there might be something in that would destroy my life. And if I explain all this to you now, then you can destroy my life for me. But it's because I don't want to see you convinced that I have done something on purpose to hurt you. Try to understand. I found Austin in the wine cellar. And he threatened that he would kill Michael and the baby if I told a single soul that he was there. And then Viki was kidnapped. So I did confess everything to Michael. And he was furious that I hadn't gone to the police.
But he finally understood that I had no choice. I thought that was all. I thought it was over. And then I hear that he wrote Sarah a letter. I thought that in the letter he was going to confess that I was the one who hit him. Don't you see? I was afraid that I was going to be arrested for hiding a criminal, aiding and abetting a kidnapping, and God knows what else.
If he was going to hurt Michael...
Yes, he was. You get that straight. I had to take out a second mortgage on my home to give him the money that he demanded.
Well, if you were working out of self-defense, I don't understand why you couldn't do something.
Do you really think for 1 minute that the Buchanans are going to give a damn that Austin was going to kill Michael and the baby? They are out for blood. My blood. And my reputation in this town, I'm sure the police will go along with them.
Yeah, well, maybe they'd find out about the secret of your...
There is no other secret. How can I make you understand? My life is right here in your hands. I can beg you to keep this to yourself, but I can't convince you and hold you to it. So if you're going to go to the police, fine, do it.
I'm not interested in going to the police, Gabrielle, and I'm not at all interested in having you arrested.
Thank you.
But if I find out that you're lying to me here today, and that you have some little twisted trick that you were going to pull on me, I am going to come after you. Do you hear me? And I am not going to be this understanding or this forgiving. Do you understand me?
I don't believe it.
Is there a problem, Mr. Hadley?
There certainly is. I came in for a pleasant dinner on the terrace. I had to wait 15 minutes for my cocktail to arrive, another 15 minutes for a menu, and now a dirty piece of paper has landed in my soup.
I'm so sorry, sir. If you'll give us a chance to make amends, I promise you it won't happen again. Bring Mr. Hadley another bowl of soup immediately.
Clint, what's wrong? Is Viki all right?
Yeah. She has another visitor with her, and I didn't want to disturb him.
Is it Megan? Is she back?
No, it's Marilyn.
Oh.
While Viki was sleeping earlier, I went out to the house to spend some time with the kids, and they sent some things back for Mommy.
It's too bad they're too young to visit her.
Well, actually, Roger, I'm kind of glad that they can't see her right now.
But she's all right, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. She's doing fine physically. The doctors are amazed at her progress, but I'm a little worried about her mental condition, and I'm afraid the kids would pick up on it.
Well, it's only natural that she would be concerned about Megan.
Mm-hmm, yeah. When she was in the recovery room, she had a dream that Megan was going to wind up in a mental institution, and she's convinced that the dream is going to come true.
Clint, do you think it's possible that she was given a glimpse into the future?
Roger, you're a grown man. You deal with facts.
Clint, ordinarily, I would dismiss this as quick as you did. But the fact is, part of her dream did come true. This morning when I was visiting Viki, Melinda dropped by with a telegram for me. A job offering from KLTV in Los Angeles. Viki got very upset. She begged me not to take the job.
Well, I guess she thinks she ought to stick around Llanview. You know, for Megan.
No, that wasn't the reason. You see, in the same dream she had about Megan, I was already employed by that very same TV station, KLTV. She was worried that if I accepted the job, her dream would come true. Megan would wind up in an institution.
She didn't mention that part of the dream to me.
That puts a different perspective on it, doesn't it?
That's coincidence. Nothing but coincidence.
I don't know. And first, I haven't been looking for a job, and second, no one even knows me at KLTV.
Well, Viki knows the people there, or at least her dad did. Victor Lord was very close friends with the fellow who founded KLTV. And so obviously those call letters were buried in her subconscious, and they just popped up when she was dreaming.
I don't know. Why was I there?
So, Roger, Viki is scared, and her imagination is running wild. Now, it's as simple as that. And you know, the last thing she really needs is to have you agreeing with any of this nonsense. She should be concentrating on getting well, not on some silly damn dream.
Well, when we talk on the phone, we're like strangers. So I guess that's why he decided we should get together instead.
Well, why doesn't he fly back here?
Well, I have a few days off. And it's easier for me to go out there, especially since he's just started his new job.
Does he like it?
Yes. Yes, and he's doing very well. He said that he made some suggestions that the company's followed, and their sales have increased.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
And you know, Viki, I think that his success has given him a lot of confidence, which makes him think of us as equals now. He's still not making the money that I'm making, but there's potential. So maybe he won't be so defensive.
Well, that's very, very good. I think it's just a shame that he had to make that success 3,000 miles away.
True. And I still have a year left on my fraternity row contract. So I've thought of the perfect solution. Hopefully, Bo and Max will give me Fridays or Mondays off so that I can fly back and forth. And while I'm out in California, I can look around for a job when my contract's up. I mean, a lot of couples have bi-coastal marriages.
Yeah? But is that the kind of a marriage that Wade wants?
Are you saying that you might not like the idea?
No, darling. I just think you should be prepared with another compromise in case this one doesn't appeal to him.
I think you're right. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pack some sexy clothes.
Oh.
And I'm going to set up a very romantic dinner with some soft music and some candles.
Well, that's certainly a start, I think. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I guess I better go. You take care of yourself, Viki.
Thank you so much for coming by, sweetheart.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Time for your medication, Mrs. Buchanan.
Thank you. Can you tell me how much longer this IV is going to be in my arm?
Oh, probably until tomorrow, but don't hold me to it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have the telephone, please?
Sure.
Oh, calling the banner to check up on things?
No, I'm calling you.
Oh, really? You missing me something terrible, huh?
Hi, darling.
Right. Gotta see what the kids have sent to you.
Listen, Mary Lynn was just here, and she told me something that proves to me that Megan is in a lot of trouble. Honey, we have to find Megan. We have to find her tonight.
Gabrielle took a big chance confessing her involvement with Austin, didn't she?
Some big, sad story, huh? You know, I don't buy a bit of it, Danny.
Well, you don't think Austin threatened Michael and the baby?
If he had, why didn't she take Michael and the baby and get him out of town and get the police over there to capture him? You know what I think? I think she didn't want him to capture him because he knows something about her that could destroy her. And I'm going to find out what it is.
Well, are you positive it has something to do with you?
Yes, I am. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. To talk to you.
Well, I'm all yours.
I've got something really important to tell you, and your father was going to come over here and talk to you, but I convinced him that I ought to do it.
Well, it sounds kind of serious.
Dan, Larry and I are getting married in September.
You set a date?
No, I didn't. Larry did. As soon as I said yes, he and the Reverend made all the arrangements.
So, when did you decide you wanted to be married?
The other morning. When I realized that, you know, for me to try and work through all these problems that I have.
Hey, look, wait. Brenda, I'm happy for you. And Dad, too.
Your happiness is really important to me, Danny. I want you to know that. This thing with Gabrielle, I don't understand why Austin would tell Viki that he knew something about Gabrielle and me.
Well, maybe he's not playing with full deck.
Oh, come on. He is playing with a full deck enough to keep the police from finding him. And Gabrielle isn't going to say anything. And now the letter's gone, my only hope.
Well, look, Brenda, I don't really know Gabrielle. And I'm not sticking up for her, believe me. But,
Good.
But, look,
if she's hurting you in some way, why don't you know about it? I mean, what terrible thing? I mean, wouldn't you know about it?
Well, I've thought about that. And maybe her plan or whatever it is just hasn't gone into effect yet. I mean, it's like I'm sitting around here waiting for the other shoe to drop or something.
Well, why wait? We're going to look for that letter.
Oh, Dan, it's in the river or it's floating over Philly somewhere or something.
There's barely a breeze out here. Now, it's got to be around here somewhere, and we are going to search.
No, Dan, I don't want you to go on a wild goose chase with me or something.
Come on, we can always eat later. Come on.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sore.
Is something wrong, sir? No, everything's fine. We have to just run an errand. We'll be back soon. Okay?
Excuse us.
Honey, Megan called Roger and said she was okay.
I know.
She was Megan.
I know.
Not Ruby Bright.
I know, but that simply means that her own personality has not yet been completely submerged by Ruby's. That's all it means.
What it means is that she's not Ruby at all. And she won't become Ruby until she's playing the part on the show.
Clint, listen. Mary Lynn just told me she saw Marco Dane last night taking an armload of Ruby's costumes out of the studio and Ruby's wig as well.
So that doesn't mean that he was going to meet Megan.
Well, where was he taking the clothes then?
I don't know. Maybe he was borrowing them for one of his lady friends.
Oh, honey, come on. We know that the only person he's interested in is Megan.
Viki, according to Bo, Megan dropped Marco as her personal manager. You know damn well that she is in love with Max. There's no way she'd get involved with Marco.
That's right. Megan wouldn't, but Ruby would.
Ruby. Ruby is a character on Fraternity Row.
She was very real to Marco. She's the one that Marco fell in love with in Atlantic City.
Well, that just shows you what a flake he really is.
No, it shows you how easily and effectively Megan could slip into this character. Marco had absolutely no idea that she was researching a role until he happened to turn on an episode of Fraternity Row. He was completely fooled by her. And now he's disappeared, she's disappeared, and Ruby's clothes have disappeared.
Viki, you are clutching at straws here. And you are working yourself up into a frenzy over that ridiculous dream.
No, in my dream, Megan killed Marco. Honey, I know they're together. I think they're in Atlantic City, and I know that she's turned into Ruby Bright. I know it.
I don't believe that for a second.
Well, I do.
All right. For the sake of argument, sweetheart, let's say that maybe your hunch is right. Now, I know that Marco isn't the brightest fella in the world, but if he is with Megan, and if she goes to freaking out, I know he's smart enough to bring her back to the hospital.
No way. He loves her. I don't think he would hesitate for 1 second to take advantage of that situation. Honey, we've got to find Megan before we lose her forever.
Okay, that is it. Absolutely it. I feel like we're halfway to California.
Go. We can still see the casino.
No!
Let's go.
I am tired. I gotta rest. I'm sorry. I don't believe this. I have never been so scared in my whole entire life. I almost got killed back then. I don't know why.
Okay. I think we can rest here for a while. I don't think anybody's following us.
Hi. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Marco, you know, you really are the smartest, sweetest guy in the whole world. Yeah, I mean that, you know. You took on 2 big goons for me. You saved my life. You're a real hero. Oh, thanks a million, hero of mine.
Ruby, honey, I'm not a hero. I'm a bum.
Oh, get out of here.
You'd have never been in any of this trouble if it wasn't for me. That's the truth. We both know that.
No, it's not your fault.
I should have never sent you to Statesville. I was wrong, and I'm sorry. I'm really very, very sorry.
Marco, honey, I volunteered. Don't beat yourself up about it. I know a genuine hero when I see one, and believe me, you're it.
Honey, now that Russell is after you as well as me, we have to say goodbye to the boardwalk. You realize that?
No, I love Atlantic
We
City.
can't stick around anymore. It's not safe.
Oh, yeah, I know that, but I was just...
Russell has people all over the country. We have to leave this country.
What? Leave the U.S. of A.?
Sweetheart, I love you. I can't live without you. I want to take care of you. I want to make you happy. Wherever I go, I want you to be with me. Do you understand that?
Is this another marriage proposal?
Yeah. I want you to marry me and leave the country with me tonight.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now, Brenda, remember this. Gabrielle was telling the truth about one thing. Austin was a very demented person. He could have written anything.
Yeah, well, Austin wouldn't have told Viki what he told her unless he believed that Gabrielle had done something really awful to me.
Well, that doesn't mean it has anything to do with you.
Yeah, well, we're getting ready to find out here, aren't we?
Brenda? What is it, Brenda? What is it?
Oh, God. My baby.
Oh, I've never really made an important decision like this before.
Honey, hurry up and make this one, or Russell's goons will make it for us.
You're really the only person in this world that I can trust, Marco.
I've never let you down.
No, you haven't.
Everything that's happened to us has happened for a reason. It's been a sign that we should be together.
Yeah, you really believe in fate, don't you?
Sure, and so do you.
Yeah, I do.
So you'll come with me?
Well, I guess there's no point in hanging around here, you know. You're really the only person that cares about me. Yeah, what the heck, okay.
You're never gonna regret this, honey.
So, do you know where we can get a preacher?
A preacher?
Yeah, you asked me to marry you, didn't you?
You want to get married now?
Well, yeah, I want to do right by you, too.
You are a wild girl. We're gonna celebrate later. Right now, we gotta blow this joint. Come on.
Okay, my shoes.
Yeah.
Was my wife taken out for tests or what?
No, Mr. Buchanan. I came in to check up on her. It looks as if she's removed the IV from her arm. And her clothes and her personal possessions are missing.
Oh, damn. She's gone to find Megan by herself.
Well, she couldn't have gotten far. I haven't been gone very long.
I put a call out to her doctor.
She thinks Megan's in Atlantic City with Marco Dane.
Yeah. Yeah, so that means she's going to have to go by the house to try and pick up a car. Let's hope she has trouble getting a taxi.
Oh, God.
What? What is it?
My keys are missing. Viki could have taken them.
Where'd you park, front or back?
Back.
Call security.
Mr. Buchanan, we'd better notify the police. I gave your wife a sedative earlier. If she is driving, she's in great danger.
What is the name of that casino? Come on, Viki, think. It's, Price Casino.